Good morning, student. Yesterday we studied in detail SN1 and SN2 mechanism. So today we are going to study different factors influencing SN1 and SN2 mechanism. So different factors influencing SN1 and SN2 mechanism are nature of substrate, then second one is nucleophilicity of reagent, and third one is solvent polarity. Let's study these factors. So the first factor is nature of substrate. Let's study for the SN2 mechanism. The transition state of SN2 mechanism is pentacoordinate. Yesterday we studied the transition state of SN2 reaction. At that time we studied that transition state, it is the pentacoordinate and thus it is crowded. So this is the transition state for SN2 mechanism. With increase in crowding at alpha carbon atom. So this is the alpha carbon atom. With increase in crowding at alpha carbon atom, backside attack of nucleophile. So backside attack of nucleophile, it becomes difficult. Therefore, SN2 mechanism is favored in primary alkyl halide. Thus, SN2 rate decreases from primary to secondary. SN2 rate decreases from primary to secondary to tertiary. Then let's study the nature of substrate for SN2 mechanism, SN1 mechanism. In SN1 reaction, planar carbocation is formed as an intermediate. Planar carbocation is formed as an intermediate. So, bulky groups of alkyl halide can be easily accommodated in planar carbocation. Therefore, tertiary alkyl halides prefers SN1 mechanism, whereas primary alkyl halide does not prefers. Once again I am going to repeat it. In SN1 mechanism, planar carbocation is formed as an intermediate in the transition state. So bulky groups can easily accommodated in planar carbocation. This is the planar carbocation. Therefore, tertiary alkyl halide prefers SN1 mechanism, whereas primary alkyl halide does not prefers. Alkyl halide, it changes from primary to secondary to tertiary. The carbocation form is tertiary carbocation greater than secondary greater than primary. So secondly, alkyl halide changes from primary to secondary to tertiary, and the carbocation form would be here tertiary. It is more stable than secondary and primary, and this is due to plus I effect of alkyl substitution and hyperconjugation effect. So stability order of carbocation. Stability order of carbocation is therefore tertiary carbocation, it is stable, then secondary carbocation, and then primary carbocation. Thus SN1 mechanism is most formed in tertiary halides. SN1 mechanism is most formed in tertiary alkyl halide and least in primary alkyl halide. So this can be diagrammatically represented as follows. So here SN rate, it increases from primary alkyl halide to secondary alkyl halide to tertiary alkyl halide, whereas SN2 rate, it increases from tertiary to secondary to primary. Therefore, from above discussion we can say that tertiary substrate prefers SN1 mechanism while primary substrate prefers SN2 mechanism. So after studying first factor, that is nature of substrate, now we are going to study the second factor, and that second factor is nucleophilicity of the solvent. So we know that nucleophiles are nothing but electron-rich species. So nucleophiles, they may be negatively charged species, or certain nucleophiles are neutral in nature like H2O, NH3, etc. So let's study nucleophilicity of reagent. So nucleophilic character of any species is expressed in its electron releasing tendency. Electron releasing tendency. Once again I am going to repeat it. Nucleophilic character of any species is expressed in its electron releasing tendency. Electron releasing tendency, a more powerful electrophile attacks the substrate faster and favors SN2 mechanism. Listen once again. So nucleophiles, they may be strong nucleophile, they may be weak nucleophile. So more powerful nucleophile, it attacks on the substrate faster and therefore it favors SN2 mechanism. Yesterday we studied SN1 mechanism. So at that time we studied that in slow step of SN1 mechanism, nucleophile does not react. Nucleophile does not react. Nucleophile does not react. It waits till carbocation is formed and then reacts fastly with it. So in SN1 mechanism, we studied in the slow step that nucleophile does not react. It waits till carbocation is formed. Till carbocation is formed. And then it reacts fastly with it. So it waits till carbocation is formed and then reacts fastly with it. So after studying the second factor, then the third factor, it is the solvent polarity. So solvents are of two types. First one, it is the polar solvent, and second one is the non-polar solvents. Polar solvents, for example, water, alcohol. So in polar solvents, there is electronegativity difference between their atom or group of atoms. Next type of solvent is non-polar solvent. For example, benzene, cyclohexane. So in non-polar solvent, in between their atoms or group of atoms, there is not too much difference in the electronegativity of atoms or group of atoms. So polar solvents are further classified into two classes. First one, it is the polar protic, and second one is the polar aprotic. So examples of polar protic solvents are alcohol, for example methyl alcohol, then water, etc. Or another example, it is also acetic acid. So polar protic solvents are nothing but these are the solvent which contains at least one hydrogen atom. They at least contains one hydrogen atom. Then second one, it is the polar aprotic solvents. It is another type of polar solvent, polar aprotic. So polar aprotic solvent, it does not contain hydrogen atom, or it does not contain hydrogen which is directly connected to electronegative atom. So see this example. This is the structural formula of dimethyl sulfoxide. So here it does not contain hydrogen which is directly connected to the electronegative atom. So dimethyl sulfoxide, it is one of the example of polar aprotic solvent, or another example is acetonitrile. Its formula is CH3C triple bond N. So during the reaction, polar solvent, they stabilizes the ion by solvation effect. Solvation of carbocation is 4 and solvation of anion is particularly important. Anions are solvated by protic solvent. Remember that anions are solvated by protic solvents. Thus, SN1 proceeds more rapidly in polar protic solvent than in aprotic solvent. Once again, I am going to repeat it. So polar solvent, they stabilizes ion by solvation effect. Solvation of carbocation is poor and solvation of anion is particularly important. So anions are stabilized by or solvated by protic solvent. Therefore, SN1 proceeds more rapidly in polar protic solvent than in aprotic solvent. Yesterday we studied SN2 mechanism. So in SN2 mechanism we studied that in the rate determining step of SN2 reaction, substrate as well as nucleophile is involved. In the rate determining step, both species, that is substrate as well as nucleophile, is involved. A polar solvent stabilizes nucleophile by solvation effect. Thus, solvent deactivates the nucleophile by stabilizing it. Hence, aprotic solvent will favor SN2 mechanism. So thus, in today's lecture, we studied the different factors influencing SN1 and SN2 mechanism. Thank you.